Hi guys, welcome back. I'm sorry that I'm whispering. I'm currently at the hospital. I know it's been long overdue since I've recorded a video. I'm kind of shiny. Sorry that I look like a mess. Like I said, I'm at the hospital. Today is my son's infusion. This is his 6th infusion, I believe so. I don't know. He's 6 months, so I'm assuming it is the 6th one. I'm not sure if he got one right away when he was born. I don't know, something like that. It's like the 6th infusion. But we're here. He gets his infusions at Lurie's every 6 weeks. The reason I'm telling you guys is because I know a lot of you guys are gonna ask me, and for those of you who have babies with OI, I'm pretty sure you're wondering what type of infusion he gets, and it's pomegranate. So for short, it's PAM infusion. I know there's another one called Zol. I don't know that's like the short term for it. I don't know the full name, but we're here. I have a nice view. I don't know if you can see. You can see Navy Pier from here. We usually don't get such a nice view. But anyways, I wanted to come on here because it's been a while, and a lot of you guys, I have new subscribers that also have babies with OI, and you guys know it gets pretty crazy on the day that you have to go to the hospital for the infusion. Not everyone has to stay overnight. Here you have to stay overnight until the baby is one year old. So my son is going to be 7 months this week. So as of right now, he's been having to stay overnight. It does suck because he hates being here. He's well aware now of his surroundings and what's going on. He moves a lot. Before, I feel like it was a lot easier, even though I thought it was going to be easier now because he's older. It's actually harder because he wants to be playing. When he gets his IV put in, he stares at me like saying like, why are you allowing this to happen? So I feel really bad. He usually doesn't sleep while we're here. I'm actually really surprised. He's been sleeping for almost an hour, but I'm happy that he is, because he needs to rest, especially since it's going to be a long night. That's how it usually is, because you know, at the hospital people are in and out. He has to get his calcium levels checked, so lab work and stuff like that. So yeah, we're here. Like I said, what else is new? So it's gonna be a crazy week. We won't be getting out till tomorrow. I am never told what time we're gonna be out. I arrived here at 1:30, I believe, and even then it takes forever for them to get started. The medication hasn't even been started yet because they couldn't find his vein, but I told them to let him rest because he was feeding. So I was like, you know what, he fell asleep while he was feeding, let him rest. You guys can come back later when he's done feeding. And he just finished, so I think they're gonna wait an hour so that his food can go down and it doesn't come right back up. But yeah, it's Christmas week, so it's pretty hectic. We won't be out till tomorrow. Wednesday is like our only chill day, because then Thursday he has PT. Sorry, I keep looking over there. I just don't want, I want to make sure nobody comes in because it's just gonna be a little weird if they see me recording. But Thursday he has PT, and he also has speech, and that's at Shriners, and we're usually there for 2 hours. So it's an hour to get to Shriners. We're there for 2 hours and then an hour back home. And then Friday's Christmas Eve, and we're having my in-laws come over on Friday, and then Saturday we're spending Christmas Day with my family. So yeah, I feel like the week is gonna go by so fast because there's so much going on, and I probably should be taking a nap right now that Aiden's napping, but I'm not tired at all. When I'm here, I just feel really stressed, because like I said, I feel bad for him that he has so much going on, and I know it's gonna help him in the long run, but as a parent, it's not easy to see him be so uncomfortable and for him to stare at you like, you know, like I said, why are you allowing it? But for those OI moms that follow me, just know that it gets better. I think I was a little bit more scared in the beginning because I didn't know what to expect, and now that I know what to expect, like, I come well prepared. I bring toys for him. Well, obviously when he was smaller, I didn't need to bring toys, but now I need to bring stuff like to entertain him. So I bring toys. Now he's eating purees, so I made sure to bring Gerbers, these little tiny little cookies that dissolve. I brought some Pedialyte with me, and then the milk here, they actually provide the milk, so they feed him here, so I don't have to worry about carrying that. But I do carry it for on our way back in case we don't get a chance to feed him here. I can just feed him on our way back home. So it's just like really chaotic. I ate before coming. I have not ate dinner. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get a chance to, but it's not a big deal. I'm not even hungry, to be honest. My husband might be coming after work, but I'm not sure. And it's like kind of hard to like leave him even though he's napping because he moves a lot. I don't want him like falling even though he's like inside of a crib. And obviously I can't ask the nurse to like watch him because I mean she's not like a babysitter, you know. Some nurses offer to like watch them while you go get a bite to eat, like it comes out of them. But if they're like really, if the nurse seems like very quiet and like doesn't make you feel that comfortable, I'd rather not even ask. Or like if they don't really make conversation, I'm just like, you know what, I'm not even gonna bother. I should have brought a sandwich, but like I said, Pam Infusion days are just really chaotic. I have so much going on, like in the morning, trying to get ready, trying to get him ready, trying to pack. I packed most of the stuff the night before, and like I said, my husband is a lot of help, don't get me wrong. It's just that obviously he has to go to work. There has been times when he's asked for the day off and he's come with me, but you know, it's not always possible. So, you know, it is what it is. Like I said, we're getting used to it. We're getting the hang of it. It just seems like when we come, it's like we're freaking going on vacation or like moving to another state because I carry a lot of stuff. And he hates staying overnight. Like he's well aware that this is not his room and it's not his home. And that's what sucks because I try to make it as homey as possible. Like, you know, I'll try to read to him, I'll play with him, play some music until he gets like tired out and falls asleep. But there's times where he'll wake up multiple times through the night, or they'll come and bother him, or he'll hear the machines. And then I feel like the fact that he was in the NICU for 2 months does cause a little bit of trauma because of the fact that like, sorry, I think it cut off because I was getting a phone call. Where did I leave off? Oh, so he was in the NICU for 2 months, and I feel like that causes a little bit of trauma. So when he hears like the machines, I feel like that's what keeps him up at night, and it makes me really sad. If I leave, even if it's for like a split second, and he wakes up, he automatically thinks that I left him here. Because it happened to me once. I went to go get something to eat, and I think it was like when he was a little bit smaller, and I walked back in and he was crying as if I had abandoned him. I felt terrible, so I learned my lesson. I know not to leave him. We are allowed to leave them here overnight and then just come back for them in the morning. And like I said, I did that once, which was like I think his second infusion as an outpatient, not in the NICU. And the next day he was looking at me like, you left me. And I'm telling you, children are so smart, and I never thought he would even notice because like he's so small. And I don't know what I was thinking. I didn't think it was a big deal to leave him, but like I said, I've only left him once and never again. Aparte de eso, like I feel like you just don't know how they treat your babies when you leave them. Like it freaks me out. You don't know who the nurse is, how they're gonna treat him, any of that stuff. So like I'm like, no, I'll just stay. But that's pretty much it, guys. I'm sorry that I haven't came on here. I have been getting a lot of requests for more videos on Instagram. If you follow me on Instagram, I'm sorry, it's just my life is very hectic. I always have something going on. Tuesdays and Thursdays are my busy days because like I said, he goes for PT and speech, and sometimes during the week we have the social worker and nurse come by, and then other times we just want to rest, since he's so tired out from the other 2 days. So like some of the days before it starts to like snow like crazy, I want to spend time with my parents or my siblings. So I just want to get out of the house, and I'm a full-time stay at home now stay at home mom now. Like, I'm not working, so it's nice to like, you know, take Aiden in the car, and I know he enjoys it too. I know he likes to get out of the house, and so yeah. So like, you know, a lot of times I'm not thinking like, oh, you know what, let me grab the camera and record. I enjoy my time with him. He is I don't want to say a handful, but even though he's 6 months, like, he amazes me. Like, he loves to play with his toys. He loves for you to talk to him, and I feel like he babbles and he thinks like he's having a full-on conversation with you, and it's the cutest thing. He says ma and pa already, so when he wants to call out for me, he'll be like ma ma, and it's, you know, I just rather dedicate my time to him than to be recording. But right now, like I said, I have a lot of downtime because he's sleeping. There's not much to do in this room. There is a TV to watch movies, but I'm not really in the mood. I do regret not bringing a book. I should at least brought a book to read. I have been wanting to do that, like getting into a book just to get my mind off of things, just because there's always something going on. But maybe for the new year, that is something that I will dedicate myself to, make more time for myself, because mental health is really important, and a lot of the times I don't think about myself at all. I obviously want to put Aiden first and myself second, but I need to start making a little bit more time for myself. I need to go back to doing my nails more often. And you know what, he is about to be up, so I will try to get back to you guys tomorrow or another day. I'll record another video. For those of you guys that have Instagram but only are subscribed to my channel, you might want to follow me on Instagram because I post a lot.